Hey y'all, for my vegetable series of vegetables that you and your children will eat if you cook them for you, I wanted to show y'all how I roast beets. Now, I ordered these beets from the supermarket and they are like the tiniest beets in the world. Normally, they're about this big. They're twice this big. And I've got other videos. I probably got some shorts on here with the beets being a little bit bigger, but that's okay. You got to work with what you got. So this is what we got. So all I do is I take my beets, I put them on a pan of aluminum foil. I'm going to put some olive oil on and some salt, and then just fold this up and put it in the oven at 375. Normally, the regular size beets that are about that big, you would cook for an hour or more, maybe an hour, 15, 20 minutes. These are so tiny, these are not going to take that long. These will probably be ready in 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to put the olive oil on and the salt on them, and then I'm going to close this little, make a pouch basically, and show you what it looks like. Now here it's been in the 30 minutes. Let's see what it looks like. Oh man, they smell good. Let's see if they're done. They still got a little give in them. So we're going to put them back in there, okay? 15 more minutes. Y'all, isn't this a beautiful vegetable? I got on gloves today just to show y'all how you can peel the beets with gloves on. But if you don't have gloves, most of the time, I don't even wear gloves. I just did that just to show you that you can, if you don't want the red color getting in your fingernails and stuff, you can do it with gloves. But isn't this an absolute beautiful vegetable? And it's still warm. So I only peeled one. So all you do is you just take your paring knife and then you just, of course, y'all know I got this phone. You just going down the sides of it like so. Like that. That's all you're doing. And because it's still warm, it comes off really easy. A lot of times you can just rub it together and the skin will start to peel. But you know what, y'all know I eat skin, so because all my vegetables get washed and dried and cleaned, so I have no problems with eating skin. But I want to show y'all how it's done traditionally, and traditionally the skin is kind of pulled off. You can rub it together and get the skin to start moving and peel it off, or you can use the paring knife and just take it and just go gently around the skin till it comes off. So I've only done this one right now. So how do you eat beets, y'all? How do we eat beets? What I typically do with my beets, y'all, is just I slice them into quarters. So I'll make a slice down the middle and then another slice, and I put salt and pepper on them, and I just sit in my dining room and I will eat a whole plate of beets. That's really how I eat them most of the time. A lot of times people put them in salads, but when they put them in salads, they slice them real thin and they're raw. So I eat them that way occasionally, but my favorite way to eat beets is just to slice these bad boys, put a little salt and pepper on them, and I'm telling you, that flavor of the beet is unreal. And I don't know this to be true, but it is my belief that any fruit and vegetable that came from nature that has this strong of a color to it, I believe is good for the blood. I have no proof of that. This is just a feeling that I have. But that's why, another reason why I like beets. And now I'm finding out that a lot of people are eating beets and beet powder for their blood pressure. So it must be some truth to it. But I don't have any proof of that, so I don't want to claim that. I just like the flavor of beets. I think they are a fabulous vegetable. And I honestly do believe if you sit down with your children, instead of just handing them plates of vegetables, if you sit down with your children and you taste the flavors of vegetable with as minimal, as much work done to them as possible. And when I say that, you do not have to drown them in cheese. You do not have to drown them in flour. You do not have to fry them. If you just cook them with just you don't even have to put pepper on them, just a little salt on them, because salt does what? That's in one of my easy kitchen tip videos. Salt enhances the flavor. It brings out the flavor of what the thing is. So salt on a beet is going to make a beet taste more like a beet. It's going to make the beet more flavorful. If you just sit down with your children and y'all just sit down and have a discussion about the vegetables that's on the plate, and y'all eat those vegetables, I promise you, your children will enjoy it. The problem that we have with our kids eating vegetables is that we've introduced them to so much sugar that the flavors on their taste buds are all damaged, and we got to repair those taste buds, y'all. And the way to do that is to get some vegetables in them and get less sugar in them. Okay, so I didn't really talk about that today, but this is the beet. This is one of my absolutely favorite vegetables in the world. I'm Val Taylor. I hope this helps you. Y'all go out and make it a great day, and I'm getting ready to get down on a plate of beets. Bye now. Jesus, that's good. Oh my God.